Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and man, this might be absolutely foolish, but I'm actually kind of excited for tomorrow and the Microsoft Game Showcase. Look, the PlayStation Showcase was an absolute abomination. That was probably the worst PlayStation event that I've seen in a long time, and yeah, it was just terrible. Absolute pitiful showing from Sony. Summer Game Fest was I wasn't blown away by it, and I thought it was comical how Jeff Keighley was hyping up a grand finale, and it was just a gameplay trailer of a game we already knew about in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Game looks great. It probably won't be out on PC until, 2025 or something like that, 1 year timed exclusivity, but nevertheless, now we have the Microsoft Game Showcase, and kind of a bummer that one of their major reveals kind of did get leaked online in the Persona 3 remake. Everybody knew the Persona 3 remake was happening, but the fact that it is a part of Xbox Game Pass Day 1, that is a huge coup for Microsoft, and honestly, that being a part of the show, which I think we can all pretty much be assured will be there, I think that already puts the showcase a level above Sony's showcase, and that's a third-party title. However, in the case of Microsoft, I value their third-party announcements because their third-party announcements is giving Xbox consumers, whether it be on PC or on the Xbox platform, value in the sense that those titles, usually the third-party games they showcase, are Game Pass titles. So that, I think, is a great announcement, and the fact that Persona 3 Remake, a game of that level, will be hitting Game Pass Day 1, that is a massive addition for them. But while that's nice, I'm a Persona fan, there are some other games that I am excited for, and reports are leaning towards the fact that both Avowed and Fable will be a part of the Xbox Game Showcase. This is what we've been waiting for, man. Since 2020, we want those big budget AAA, action RPG, Western open world experiences, just big budget titles. Enough of the grounded, enough of this, all those games, like, whatever, they're received well. People like grounded and all that, and I loved a game like Hi-Fi Rush, but we're still waiting on those, like, massive scale games from Microsoft, and it looks like, at least with Avowed and Fable, that will be happening. Now, the question remains, when are these games going to be coming out? I think Avowed, I'm pretty confident in saying 2024, and it might be early in 2024. The thing with Fable is that I do personally believe the game is going to be scheduled for 2024, and then it'll ultimately be delayed into 2025. And I say that for a variety of reasons. I am more confident in Obsidian putting out an open world RPG at the scale of Avowed when it's been in development for a while, and I think they'll hit 2024 easily. The thing about Fable is it's rebooting a beloved franchise, and it's being done by Playground, a highly acclaimed studio at this stage of the game, and while they do have experience in open world games, those open world games are driving and racing games in Forza Horizon, and them doing an open world Western AAA RPG of an iconic franchise, I do think ultimately it's going to take them a little bit longer, and I don't know how development of this game is progressing. However, if we see gameplay of Avowed, if we see gameplay of Fable, and we know that Starfield is going to have a big presence at this event, and it's going to get a big gameplay feature, well then, right away, this showcase will blow Sony out of the water. Like, that is something I was not expecting, that based on what we're hearing thus far, and maybe this is me just getting my hopes up too much, but we already know Persona 3 Remake, and we already know Starfield. Boom. Those two already completely craps all over the Sony showcase. Because Sony Showcase was too many CG trailers, it was too many smaller third-party games that have no value to PlayStation consumers in the sense that they're not Game Pass games. Persona 3 is a third-party game, but it's a Game Pass title, so you're giving value to Xbox consumers. And then, Starfield's one of the biggest releases of the year. You could say Starfield and Spider-Man 2 are comparable, but Starfield is getting a major showcase with something titled the Starfield Direct. The Spider-Man 2, that thing was just a short trailer. We didn't even get a release date right away. Now we do know that's October 20th, but why did we have to wait until Summer Game Fest for that? I don't know. Yeah, nonetheless, outside of Avowed, Fable, and Persona 3, and then Starfield as well, so those are 4. Forza Motorsport, the next in that franchise, is looking to be dropping on October the 10th. I know Forza is what it is, like, the people that like Forza are gonna like Forza. The people that don't like Forza, there's nothing they can do to win people that don't like Forza to get into Forza. They're gonna show off some insane visuals, and they're gonna be like, look at the car details and all this nonsense, and, you know, people will get into it. It's a good marketing thing, and, you know, I play every single Forza that comes out, so obviously I'll be excited for it. I prefer Forza much more than Gran Turismo. I think Forza lapped Gran Turismo by the time GT5 was delayed into oblivion, and then Forza just kept pumping out high-quality releases like Forza Motorsport 3. That game was tremendous, and Forza has completely outpaced Gran Turismo in my personal opinion, and that includes Forza and Forza Horizon. Both those franchises are really good, but, you know, they're not going to win people over if they haven't already won them over with those games. Outside of that, maybe we'll see a surprise. I'm not trying to get my expectations too high, just because I think, you know, my expectations weren't even that crazy for the PlayStation Showcase, and that completely let me down. Summer Game Fest I thought was serviceable. I went into that with tempered expectations, and I thought, you know, it was fine. MK1 looks cool. Alan Wake 2 looks good. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will be good. With the Xbox Game Showcase, again, I'm trying to go in with tempered expectations, but if we just see Avowed gameplay, if we get a release window of 2024 on that, if we get Fable gameplay, we get a release window of maybe 2024, is that pushing it a little bit too much? I don't know. Persona 3 Remake with Day 1 Game Pass, that's insane value. Starfield, a big emphasis on that, great. Forza with the release date, hey, I'm excited for Forza. Again, I won't put that much value into it just because, you know, it's Forza at the end of the day. And then also Hellblade 2. Hellblade 2 is another game that whenever it does drop, that'll be a big profile release for Microsoft, and Ninja Theory is a tremendous studio. It's been a while since Hellblade came out. Wasn't Hellblade like 2019, 2018, somewhere around there? When did Hellblade come out? Let me look this up. Hellblade came out in 2017, so it was PlayStation 4 and PC at first, and then the Xbox version came out in 2018. You know, it's time for Hellblade 2. Like, I feel like Ninja Theory's been hard at work on it for a long time, and maybe it's that Hellblade 2 is going to be a far more expansive game than Senua's Sacrifice, because Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice was a budget title. I think it was $30 or $40. With Hellblade 2, chances are it will be a full price release. Now, it will probably be a day one Game Pass title as well, so bear that in mind, but nevertheless, it will be on PC as well, so that's great, and that's why I'm excited for the Xbox Showcase more than anything. If you don't have an Xbox, bro, got a nice PC, you're going to be able to play all those games on there. You don't want to sign up to Game Pass? They'll be available on Steam. I don't know how many people are going to jump out of their seat to drop like $70 on Hellblade, $70 on Starfield. Starfield is one that I see doing fairly well, even if it is on Game Pass, but man, outside of what I mentioned, sure, there's gonna be fluff. I expect there to be some nonsense I'm not interested about. Some grounded updates, some Sea of Thieves event going on. Those games have an audience, so whatever, they can take up some airtime. Sea of Thieves, grounded, and I do like Halo Infinite, so they'll probably do some Season 4 stuff with that. They'll probably show some indie games that'll be Game Pass Day 1, which, you know, unlike Sony's event having Cat Quest trailers, at least with Microsoft, the indie games they usually showcase are day one Game Pass titles, so you're incentivizing people to have an Xbox or to be a PC Game Pass subscriber because those games are going to come day one, so that's value. In the sense of Sony, they're just showing multi-plat indie games and being like, yeah, they're coming to PlayStation, enjoy spending full price on them. They won't be on PlayStation Plus Extra right away because they usually don't drop new releases on Plus Extra. There's been a couple like Chia and Stray, but yeah, nonetheless, I do expect a lot of that. I expect a lot of fluff, given that, you know, it's gonna be like almost 2 hours long with Starfield Direct, I believe an hour and 50 minutes, so I don't expect it to all be killer, but just if it's paced well, if there's Avowed, Fable, Starfield we know, Hellblade 2, you can structure an event that's going to be pretty good with those games, those few games as like the major milestones towards the event. And then you can, you know, space them out well, and you can create a pretty solid event, all things considered, I feel, with what they got in the pipeline. Just hope Fable's not a 2025 game. That is so disappointing if it is, but, you know, Microsoft has been pretty terrible as far as releasing games, so I can't get my hopes too high as far as that's concerned. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts. Do you have any expectations for the Xbox Game Showcase? I'm excited for Fable, Avowed. Those are the two games I think are going to stand out the most. Starfield, hopefully, can wow people as well. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.